Welcome fellow dairy farmers. Last video I showed how we chop the corn silage. Today I'm going to show you how we get it to the pile and store it for the winter. So hang on as we go for a ride. My name is Bruce, and most farmers drive tractors, but I drive a wheelchair. My family is sixth generation dairy farmers here in Wisconsin. My great-great-great-grandfather came from Germany in 1849 to start farming in Wisconsin. We are the proud caretaker of 1,200 Holstein cows. As each truck leaves the field with its load of silage, we run it over the scale as soon as it gets to the farm. We weigh each load so that we have an accurate number of tons of silage that are in our piles. We just weigh each load and haul it back to the pad where it gets unloaded. You can see here we have one tractor. The Steiger is used to push the silage up the pile. We have to just keep pushing it up and up and up. The pile is about 20 feet tall, so it's a little bit of work, and we have to keep it piled up. The other tractor you see in the background is just for packing. We have to keep the pile packed as firmly as possible. We have to push all of the air out of the silage so that the fermentation process takes place. It's an anaerobic process that ferments the silage and keeps it from spoiling. So it's very important that we pack this pile down very tightly. I mentioned an anaerobic process. What that means is the bacteria and microbes that are beneficial for fermenting the silage can only live in an atmosphere without any oxygen. So we want to keep the oxygen out of the pile, and that also prevents unwanted bacteria from growing, since there's no oxygen in the silage for the bad bacteria to live on. So it is a very tedious and tiring process, as we have to keep the two tractors packing the pile from the first load of silage we put onto the pad until the very end, when we cover it with the white plastic and the tire sidewalls. Each truckload of silage weighs about 40 tons. So that's a 40-ton pile of silage he's moving. So the tractor gets a good workout, and we have to have a large blade like that and a powerful heavy tractor. Here's a view of last year's pile just to show you the size. Here's a closer view of what the silage looks like, and it's quite a pile right there. So I'm moving to stay out of the way quickly here. Now here you can see that having the two tractors up on the pile with the trucks backing in and unloading all the time, everyone has to be on their highest level of alertness, because it would be easy to run into each other with the tractor or do some damage. Now here you're seeing how the trucks are unload. You'll have to excuse the drone leg with the breeze that kind of rotates the camera around. But the truck unloads with the bed chain. I think I've shown this before, unloading haylage. But you can see the hydraulics on the truck. Just run the apron chain on the bed of the truck, pushing the silage out of the back. The driver just keeps creeping ahead slowly to unload so that he doesn't build up too much on the back of the truck. The truck takes just a little over 3 minutes, and here I've speeded things up so you didn't have to sit here and watch. We again do not drive that fast with the tractors on the pile. Here you can see more of a standard speed, and I'm trying to be able to show, if you will look closely, you can see the apron chains in the bed of the truck moving just as it empties out. This is the non-glamorous side of chopping the corn silage. It's cool to watch the chopper out in the field chewing up all the corn and spitting it out into the trucks. But this is the most important part right here. And I'm just doing a little drone work here to show from up above what the whole system is like. It is just a finely tuned dance between the two tractors and all the trucks. And all it is going back and forth all day long just to keep that pile packed down. As I was filming this, we had about 12,000 tons of silage on the pile. We need to have about 18,000 tons, so there was a couple more days of chopping and packing. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please hit the like button on the bottom and subscribe to my channel. See you next video.